Sinakong.
Hello, Roseville. Welcome. Hello, Kurt Lewis. Hello, hello. Salamat sa pagtamsak. Hintay-hintay lang po tayo ng mga kasama natin para mangisda. Walang anuman, Roseville. Okay lang, Roseville. Pwede naman kahit naka-BG lang. Salamat sa pag-drop by. Kurt Lewis, hello po. Good afternoon. Okay lang po, Ma'am Roseville. Salamat sa pagtambay. Wait lang po tayo ng mga iba pang members. Bigyan kita ng jacket. Pwede mong i-drop yung link mo habang hindi pa kayo dikit ni Kurt Lewis. Oo, mga bakla. So guys, yung ibang mangingisda wala pa sila, baka natutulog. Natutulog yung mga mangingisda. Sige po, Ma'am Roseville, salamat po pag-drop by. Hintay lang po tayo ng mga mangingisda kasi natutulog pa sila. Oh guys, this is an update. Nag-post po ang admin ng The Ordaneta Hub sa pamahalaang panlalawigan ng Pangasinan. Naglaan po sila ng libreng masasakyan na nakaabang sa Tarlac, Pangasinan to La Union route. So yung Tarlac, Pangasinan, La Union Expressway para sa repatriated OFWs ng Pangasinan para ihatid sa kani-kanilang bayan. Okay. Gusto, init. Kaya pala. ito pa, yung bagong post ng Kuan or the Neta Hub. This is to be expected since most of the businesses have been on lockdown, not to mention the repatriation of OFWs from affected countries. Results of the April 2020 round of labor force survey on Friday showed that unemployment rose to 17.7%, the highest since the 8.4% in April 2005, when a change in the definition of unemployment was implemented. Still, an update, kahapon daw ay umabot sa 50 degrees centigrade Celsius yung heat index. Sobrang init. Mataas ang tsansang magkaroon ng heat cramps at ano to, heat exhaustion. Posible itong mauwi sa heat stroke kung tuloy-tuloy ang physical activity. So, pag mainit yung temperature, the possibility is magkakaroon ka ng heat stroke kung tuloy-tuloy yung mga ginagawa mo. Temperature is 35.5 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 72%. Nakita ba natin kahapon guys yung yung penumbral lunar eclipse? Lumabas po yung buwan nung 11:15 ng gabi before midnight. So kung nakita po natin yung buwan, penumbral lunar eclipse po yun. More on updates. Since wala pa yung mga mangingisda, tignan natin yung updates. As of June 6, 9 a.m., Urdaneta City confirmed admitted COVID case 0, recovered 4, confined 1, deceased 6, recovered 32, and person under monitoring 203. Completed quarantine 2,581. And the data source is Pangasinan Provincial Health Office. Yes. Yun. Sa Pangasinan. This is also an announcement, joint Angelus prayer of Archbishop Socrates Villegas and the Governor Amado Espino III, to be played at 6 p.m. daily for the healing of Pangasinan, the country, and the whole world. Again, pamahalaang panlalawigan ng Pangasinan ay naglalaan ng libreng masasakyan na nakaabang sa T-Plex or the Neta exit para sa repatriated OFWs ng Pangasinan para ihatid sa kanilang bayan. Okay. May notice of power interruption po tayo, June 9, 2020, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. That is Tuesday. The whole municipality and city of San Carlos, Aguilar, Mangatarem, Orbis Pondo, Bugalyon, Malasiki, and Binmalay. The purpose of such power interruption is correction of critical hotspot, phase B, upper terminal pod of Z, correction of hotspot on phase A, lower terminal And on like, also June 9, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. portion of Lingayen, Tonton, Libsong, Matalava, Kibaol, Nagilgil, Dulag, Tumbar, Basing, Aliwekwek, Wawa, Lasip, and Rosario. Portion of Bugalyon, Angarian, and Pangaskasan, a whole municipality of Binmalay. Also on June 9, 2020, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., portion of Malasiki, Abungan, and Malasiki. Purpose continuation of rehabilitation of line affected by DPWH road widening project and replacement of rotten pole, extension of one span 3-phase line and relocation of distribution transformer. At magkakandak din po sila ng right of way clearing. Yun po. So this is under the management of Central Pangasinan Electric Cooperative Incorporated at matatagpuan ang kanilang main office sa San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Bukas June 7, may power interruption din po tayo. 8 a.m. to 12 noon, affected areas, portion of Bayambang, Buenlag, 1st and 2nd, Atainan, and portion of Tamaro. Portion of Alcala, Corareng, Gualsik, Makayo, Atainan, and Karanglaan. Portion of Malasiki, Waig, Gatangan, Ulia. This announcement is brought to you by Central Pangasinan Electric Cooperative Incorporated, who has its main office at San Carlos City, Pangasinan. Ay, data ni Remorino ni G725. Ako pa may isda mapo. Maturog da. Two million viewers in the house. 2 million viewers in the house. Philreca, together with the 121 electric cooperatives operating nationwide, would like to express its unwavering support to government, regulators, as well as compliance to its directives on ensuring the welfare and interest of the electricity consumers. During the first meeting of the Joint Congressional Energy Commission last Friday, The undersigned reported that electric cooperatives had been complying to all advisories and issuances of government regulatory agencies such as the Department of Energy and the Energy Regulatory Commissions with regard to the protection of the interests of the consuming public. Both the Department of Energy and Energy Regulatory Commissions have released issuances on different dates giving reprieve to electricity consumers on the payment of their power bills by extending their due dates up to 4 to 6 months depending on the restrictions category, which is modified ECQ or modified GCQ and others. On the said amortization payment scheme, ECs have duly informed the member consumer owners and were given discretion whether to pay in full or pay in staggered method with interest, penalty, or possibility of disconnection of service. In the case of meter reading, a number of electric cooperatives resorted to estimated billing or average of previous month's billing due to mobility restrictions during the quarantine period. ERC has instructed to use estimated billing to avoid possibility of exposure to COVID-19 in compliance to interagency task force issuances. As of this billing period, electric cooperatives have returned to using actual physical meter reading and have started using such readings to their billing statements. Alleged high billing during the ECQ, Philrec acknowledges that in some occasions, some consumers have raised their concerns on possibly high electricity bills that they received during the quarantine period. In addition, to the co-op's information dissemination campaigns, which aims to explain why there are increased electricity consumptions due to the summer season and the prolonged stay at their residences, leading to increases in electricity consumptions. Some electric cooperatives have also reached out to their LGUs to explain such circumstances. All electric cooperatives have consumer welfare desks where MCOs can reach out to in the event that they would be needing any clarifications in their billing statements. Naging news na. Naging news na ang ating live streaming, guys. Well, this is just to inform the member customer owners with regards to their high electricity bills. As part of the advocacy of the electric cooperatives to provide affordable access to electricity, Philreca asked the indulgence of the regulators as they appeal again the issue on prompt payment discounts, minimum energy of fixed charges, and force majeure provisions for the issuance of guidelines or advisory for the benefit of the member customer owners. Mhm. So, if you're planning to leave your province or the metro under general community quarantine, what you should know. So, unless you or a member of your immediate family are facing a life or death situation, you will likely need travel authority from your local police chief. Yes, the government did say moving around would be easier under General Community Quarantine or GCQ or Modified General Community Quarantine, and that is mostly true within your province or if you are in Metro Manila within the capital region. But what about leaving your province or Metro Manila? Are you allowed? So that is the question. And if so, would you need to present anything to police or soldiers at border checkpoints? It will depend largely on your reason for traveling. And here are the list of who qualifies for which kind of travel according to requirements. Ito first, quarantine pass is no longer required. No quarantine pass. Everyone can now step out of their homes without a quarantine pass unless you are in a critical area on lockdown because of a high incidence of COVID-19 cases. You won't need a quarantine pass to go to the nearest mall or grocery store for a food and supplies run or if you work in the same city or municipality you live in. The Department of the Interior and local government, however, reminds everyone that period. This is not a free and limited pass. Local government will still impose curfews. Local government may decide to require quarantine passes, so it's best to check with your barangay or city municipal hall. Without travel pass, you won't need travel authority, a document clearing you travel from your local police station. If you have a family or medical emergency and you are traveling within the same province. Tipo tayo, ano, tipo ta, sayote. Yun, no, tabungaw. Ay, tabungaw ta. Sige mo, yung kayo tabungaw. Hindi pa pa yan. Tabungaw ta. Kita niya, ano, manay. Yan.